everyone, welcome to April 2024's edition of the Alehorn's Unsleeved. My name is Jason. As always, before I get started, just want to remind you that we are on Patreon at flamekeeper.com/.vip. If you want to help us out with $1 or $2 or even $5, some exclusive stuff on there, some early episodes go live for Metal Forge, stuff like that. So yeah, just check us out over there, or just keep supporting the channel. That works also. Either way is preferred, and both ways are appreciated. So I got a pretty good selection of different things here for this week. So I'll go ahead and start with the first one here. So I am an acquaintance with the ex-singer of Alabama Thunder Pussy, Mr. Johnny Throckmorton. My band actually got to play a random show in Richmond back in 2019 with his band that he was in called He Wolf, and I got to tell him how much of a fan I was of his. He's no longer in He Wolf. He's in a new band called Murdersome. And I have bought their not new CD, the one that came out last year. I just somehow forgot about it. But before I get started on showing off, I want to say that the handwritten stuff is always appreciated, and just showed that they took a little extra time to say thank you in their own way. Onto the CD now. Here is the CD. Still in the shrink wrap, so the glare is terrible. But yes, this is Murdersome debut CD from Richmond, Virginia. I have not opened this up yet, so I'm doing it live with my sacrificial cellophane dagger that my wife got me many years ago for Christmas. It's what I open up all my CDs and vinyls with, because it just cuts it just perfect. Where there's no resistance, but it's not jagged either. So here is the gatefold per se. Oops. I know it's hard to read the songs on there. Track listing is Carnal Death, Housing the Wretched, Revel in Darkness, Smoke and Mirrors, Credulous, Ghost of the Lesser Known, Night's Edge, Face to Forget, and No Way Out. Music written, recorded, and performed by Murdersome. So this is self-released. Here is the back, or the band photo and / insert. And then, if I can, well, I'll put this back in later. Here is the CD art. The right way here. Here's the CD. And then a clear tray behind it. Right there. So yes, this is Murdersome. They are on Bandcamp, probably murdersome.bandcamp.com. If you like pretty nasty thrash, check these guys out. It's the real deal. Okay, next up, let's see. Okay, so I did some shopping on Metallica.com because I was looking for to see what Cliff Burton dolls they had. Oh, real quick, let me back up. Also, they sent a sticker for Murdersome. So there you go. All right, now on to the Metallica stuff. So I was on Metallica.com looking for see what Cliff Burton dolls they had, because I realized that I was behind on 1 or 2 releases. They had one, so I picked up this one to go with the original that they released back a couple years ago. On the back, obviously this is a reaction of Super 7, ages 14 and up, so I qualify to play with it. On the back is just some bio and where the proceeds go. So again, this will go with my other one up here on my Metallica wall. While I was on Metallica.com and browsing through their wares, I went ahead and bit the bullet because they are discontinuing the S&M 2 Blu-ray. So I have picked it up. This hype sticker says this is actually the band cut of the theatrical movie. I've actually never watched this or even listened to the album. Chances are I probably never will, because I really don't care, because I already had S&M 1. Obviously some newer songs on it that weren't written for S&M 1. But here is the case opened up all the way. Here's the inside, which is a little bit lacking. Not really too much on there, just that and song credits. And then the DVD, if you're interested. Track listing's pretty long, so I'm just gonna like not read it. If you're interested in it, you can look it up. This was like I said, this is being discontinued, and I haven't bought a concert Blu-ray in a long time. So even though I probably will never watch this, I still feel good about buying it for like $10 because it will never be printed again, and who knows if it'll become a collector's item in the future or not. Hard to say with some of this stuff. Okay, next up is this Conan Live at Freak Valley double vinyl that I bought used from Harvest Records. Here is the back of it with the track listing. If you're interested in the British band Conan, super heavy doom sludge. We actually had the honor of opening for them twice back in 2019. Once here in Asheville, where we're based, and then one at Maryland Doomfest, actually, where they headlined. We were the second stage headliner, so we were pretty close to them, which is pretty cool. Here is the vinyl, which is kind of like this cool, like marbled gray. It was like a marble countertop, actually. So yeah, oops, almost dropped it. Yeah, this was $15 used. I was really surprised about the quality because it barely looks like it's even been played. Conan is pretty renowned for their badass artwork too, so this is really the main reason why I bought it. The artwork obviously is always worth the price of admission, but this one just a live collage, you know. So yeah, if you don't have this one, you can find it. It's pretty nice to have in your collection just for sake of having it. It was recorded in Freak Valley Festival in Nepfen, Germany, August 2017. Mixed and mastered by Chris Fielding at Skyhammer Studio. And of course, David Paul Seymour did cover art. You couldn't tell. He has a pretty distinct style, so it's hard to really not. It's really hard to miss his stuff when he does it. Okay, last one here. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of an experiment. I've already opened this one up. So I'll show you the sleeve first. This is the reissued, remastered Night Demon, Curse of the Damned. They did their first three releases, the EP, which is expanded this, and Into Darkness Remains, which I already have the first pressing of that. Never got around to buying this. I remember there was a record store that I used to frequent a lot that had it. I always said next time I go in there, I'm going to buy it. And then the dude went out of business, so I never got to buy it. So here's the back, obviously with the old lineup, who actually stayed at my house during touring this album here in Asheville, along with Andrew Bunce, all doing a merch for him. So here is the insert. Then it is a gatefold. That's like a gatefold insert, which is pretty cool. All the lyrics. And then the artwork inspired by it. So there's that. Now, what makes this one pretty cool, I'm not usually, well, I am. I always fall for the gimmick stuff. This is actually a 1 out of 100 glow in the dark vinyl. And I've been letting this vinyl cook under some light for a while. So I'm actually going to see if this glows in the dark here on this unsleeved for you guys. So here's the color of it. Kind of a clear. Let's see what happens. Moment of truth. I don't really know if you can see it or not. Not really glowing. Yeah, it's not really glowing. I might not have cooked it enough for the right kind of light. I will report back and see at a future time if it really does work. But this one, as of right now, a no glow, as they would say. So we will see. I'll let it. I'll put it under some fluorescent light and see what happens. But yeah, so this is the Night Demon reissue. I don't know how many of these have been sold for the glow in the dark ones, but they have other variants that have been remastered and released on their own label now, very following the Metallica model, who I just feature stuff from their store. So yeah, opening for Raven, and then building up through live touring, and now they're on record label. So yeah, they're only like an album or two away from everyone hating them, or revised history about their version of their Black album coming up in the near future. So also be on the lookout for a Metal Forge episode where me and Mark talked to Jarvis. Pretty candid one. It's pretty good stuff in there. I was like, Really thought that an hour and a half just wasn't enough time. So hopefully come back on to ask him some more questions about music biz and some like artists that he grew up idolizing. But yeah, so that is it for my unsleeved this month. Pretty good month. I got more stuff coming toward the end of the month. The new High on Fire will be released next week, so I should have that soon. The new Accept album I have pre-ordered. I got some shirts on the way, so I'll just feature those next month, plus whatever else I randomly pick up from Bandcamp or whatever. But yeah, so be sure to share this with your friends, subscribe. If you're in one of the bands that I featured your stuff, I hope I did it justice showing it off here. The glow in the dark one will work on positive. I just don't have it under fluorescent light, so I'm gonna go do that now, and then maybe next month I will reopen it and see if it works here on camera. But yeah, guys, so that's it for this month. As I said, be safe, be heavy, flamekeeper.vip, and we will see you next time.
For 45 years and keeping Louisville weird, Electric Ladyland has been there for all your eccentricities. While they do offer the best smoking supplies out on the market today, there's a whole lot more to check out. From ashtrays and blacklight posters, to records, incense and burners, and items to stock your metaphysical supply. They're open from 10 to 10, 7 days a week. Located at 2325 Bardstown Road in Louisville, Kentucky, and at electricladyland420.com. Roll out.